In yet another 5-4 decision, the Supreme Court has allowed Trump's Muslim travel ban to stand. And by the same margin, the court allowed Ohio to continue to purge its voter rolls of poor people and people of color. 5-4 is the same margin by which the court allowed Texas and North Carolina Republican gerrymandering to suppress minority voting to stand. It's highly unlikely that any of those decisions would have gone this way had Merrick Garland been on the bench instead of Neil Gorsuch. That is exactly why Mitch McConnell sees his lie-filled theft of choice from President Obama to fill Antonin Scalia's seat on the court as his proudest moment. This is yet another example of the dishonesty that undermines our values and drives Americans to distrust government. It's another lie that is easily exposed, like what Ed Edelweiss Pirate showed us last week in what is perhaps the greatest tweet ever to expose Trumpian dishonesty. Here's what he wrote. If you think that Mexico is only sending drug dealers and rapists, but also worry that Mexicans are going to take your job, what the F do you do for a living? He's captured in just a few words the insanity of what Trump and the far right use in place of integrity and good sense. Just get that the lies and dishonesty have consequences, like those 5-4 decisions that incrementally steal freedoms from Americans. Things are about to get worse now that Justice Anthony Kennedy has announced that he will retire from the Supreme Court on July 31st. McConnell has announced that he plans to jam through Trump's nominee quickly. This in the face of his logic in 2016 that there should be no new Supreme Court pick in an election year in order to let the people speak. Somehow his disingenuousness that prevented Obama's pick doesn't apply now that there's a Republican in the White House. There is no Senate filibuster to keep another Trump-nominated far-righty from the bench, and that will almost certainly lead to accelerated loss of our rights. And that pick will be a stepping stone to authoritarianism. There will be no way to stop Donald Trump's wrongdoing and our accelerated spiraling into fascism. What a proud day this must be for those who favor bullying, dishonesty, and disorder over democracy, who favor party loyalty and their own position over patriotism. It appears that the righty extremist ends justify their means. Good for them. Bad for America. I'm Jack Altshuler.